Mm. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show, guys. We got a great live setup for you. Bunch of great products as well. I was just perusing the list of products that we're showing you guys today. We're going to show you guys a couple of Eufy products. Of course, I use Eufy for my security and, of course, for my doorbells, so I can contest to these. Now, these are actually really amazing products. We're going to show you guys the S330 3-in-1 system. This is going to be like a doorbell, door lock, and video camera setup. Now, what that means is you guys can actually trigger and open the door by digital code, fingerprint, and other things of the sort while recording what's going on at your door. While it can also be a doorbell and ring you from inside. Now, I do have this little video over here, and you guys can see, of course, it didn't play. And it's going to play throughout. Now, it's going to show you guys what's inside the box, pretty much what I just listed off, what it can do, and the app control. Now, it does have app control, and it does record, of course, video, so you're going to record everything that's going on at your door. So if you guys have a mailman coming and delivering it, you guys will see that mailman come to your door. Maybe you have a visitor and you want to record that visitor. Maybe you have an unwanted visitor, and it will actually do that as well. Now, it will send you push notifications to your phone if you guys need those. So you guys will know when somebody rings your doorbell. You guys will know if unwanted guest or vice versa, and it'll record it. You guys will also have two-way audio with that. Comes with all the mounting hardware. Now, it is technically an electronic dead bolting system for your doorbell and your door lock. So that's the cool part about this. Now, it does take some power to run it, but of course the cabling is going to go to the inside. Once it's on the inside of the house, you then, of course, have the addition of having the power connection. And the power connection is literally, it's, I might kind of go here. It's a battery system that is rechargeable, and that's kind of cool. It's not a permanently hooked up type of thing. If you need to, of course, access it, it does have a key connection with that. It's also got an external power port in case the battery dies and you don't have your key on you. Now, it is a great piece, fully mechanizable. It's going to go into your standard door systems or door locking areas in your door. Now, this one is meant for your dead bolting system. It is not meant to be a door handle because, let's go here, it does not have a handle for you to pull or push. It's meant to go in the dead bolting area, so it is a deadbolt style connection. Now, I kind of like that idea with this, and of course, again, you guys can manually do it. You guys can trigger it and lock your doors from your phones. You guys can open your locks from your phone from afar. So let's say your kid's at home, they forgot their key, but you're at work. Grab your phone, open up the app, and say, open door. And that's all they can have to do. Comes with the battery. The battery is going to give you guys over 3 months of lifespan without a problem. Unless, and I'm going to go here, unless you have a heavily traveled door. Now, I can kind of contest to that. So I have a heavily traveled door in a hallway in an apartment building. Because it's heavily traveled, I'm getting about 2.5 to maybe a little over 2.5 months of battery life. Now, that's all due to recording. If I shut that camera off, the battery would last over 6 months without a problem. So that's kind of the variation. Now, here's your doorbell system or door chime. And that's going to plug into your house. You guys put it wherever you want. It has antennas. The antennas are there to pick up the door signal and every variations with this. For $244.99, this is a phenomenal product. It's going to do really, really well for those of you that need a system of this styling. So definitely check it out. The S330 system is worth looking at. Now, if that's not your thing, you guys probably saw this the other day. I have the 2C system. Now, what we're going to show you guys is a 2-cam system with home base. My home base is put up in the house, but I do have multiple cameras. We are going to show you guys the 2C, which is a 2K variation with this one, right?
James here.
Now, we are going to show you guys, it's a little bit longer of a video. I technically could go grab a camera and show it to you. The camera I would show you guys is probably slightly different than the variation you're seeing in this package, because I also have 4K variations. The home base is going to allow you to connect up to a micro SD card or a little SD card and slide it in here, and it'll extend the hard drive space. Now, you're going to get over 18 gigabytes already pre-built in for this, and that should record quite a bit of stuff. Now, that's a great idea with this. You're going to get 2 fully rechargeable cameras. These cameras should give you guys about 180 days of battery life, about 6 months or so. Now, that battery life will be determined on how heavily traveled you put that camera in. So like in my living room, I use up the battery a little bit quicker. Now, I don't always have those on, and that's the cool part about the Eufy app. The Eufy app is going to allow you, and I'm going to kind of go in here, it's going to allow you to do some cool stuff, kind of like, you know, variations of, I'm going to say variations of push notifications, variations of recording, recording sizes, and all of those other little bits and bobs with that. And that's the cool piece with this. Now, I love that I can record and do all of that. The app's fully accessible. Now, the app will link with, of course, the home base that we're showing you guys with the 2 cameras, but it'll also link with that doorbell system that we just showed you as well. Now, that's the cool piece with this. So that's another really cool piece with this. So I love that idea of being able to see connect all these pieces, run the apps and everything, accessibilities, or accessorize with it. Now, they have other products besides just these. They have outdoor cameras, and these can be used outdoors, but they have solar cameras. Now, they have, of course, signal camera. They have dual cameras. There's even a newer system that they just released that has multiple cameras that pan, tilt, and zoom, and AI track, and all of that other good stuff with that. And it's a really, really phenomenal camera. I think it's got like 3 lenses on it. It's got everything you want. I really, really would love to mess with that one at some point. Just haven't had a chance with that. Video doorbell system is great too as well. Now, you're going to get everything you need to, of course, connect up these cameras, use these cameras, and run them with that. Full app accessibility and everything in between. I love that idea. It's a great product that will do very, very well for everybody and work just perfect. Now, the home base with the 2 cameras is about $119, normally like a $200 price tag. It's 40% off. Let's go here. Everybody is starting the pre-Black Friday sales, and that's why you're seeing that price point. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Govee string lights. Now, I can actually talk about the Govee string lights to a point, and we can just go in here. Govee string lights, they're right there, guys. These are Christmas tree lights. They're meant for like going on Christmas trees, right? I'm using them to wrap around that shelf back here. Now, you guys can see the LED coloring are actually very bright, very vibrant. Now, the set we have in the actual piece is 99 feet. That variation I have back there is not 99 feet. I think it's like a 40-foot version or something like that. Your version is going to be a lot bigger. You're going to get a lot more LEDs. They're going to be very bright, very vibrant. It works with, of course, the Govee app. Govee app's completely free, completely accessible. We'll run all the lights you see around me, including the TV that's lit up and everything else in between. Now, my wife leaves these string lights up all year round, and that's the cool part about this. If we wanted to, we could change out the variations of the look. So let's say I wanted to go to a pumpkin style or Halloween theme, right? or if I wanted to do like Valentine's with that, we could do that. Maybe a birthday color theme. And you guys can see it watching and changing back there, right? Now we can keep going. We can change it. We can do nature. We can do life. Um, we can do, of course, like game mode. And you guys can see the colors back there. Now, not only could we do that, but we can even finger sketch. So if I want to change out the pattern or everything else in between, I can do all of that myself. We can even do AI where we can control our own. We can do, of course, share mode. We can snapshots, effects modes. We can do workshop. We can do random colors. We can do, of course, music mode. Now, music mode's going to be like reactive to my voice. So if like I start talking and start going, and it's going to start reacting to my voice and then going into that. Now, to do that, though, we have to, of course, set it up. And we can do like start pickup. And now it's going to start picking up and reacting to, of course, my voice and everything in between. So that's the cool part about this. We can just start going and activating it and changing it around if we really wanted to, the sensitivities and everything in between. Now, because it's Christmas, we had it set up to like Christmas themes. And that's where we're going to go back to, like the Christmas themes or Christmas packaging. That way my wife is, happy with her colorways and color patterns. No, I don't remember where it was or what color it was, but we'll just go with the color piece. So that's the cool part with this. So the app is showing that, there was an issue with the app. So that's what I was wondering if the stream looked decent. So thank you. Thanks. That's definitely what I was trying to check out. So really cool little options with the string lights, and you guys can see them in action back there doing their thing. $89, definitely I would check those out. I think they're like 31% off right now, which is great. So $81 is a decent price point. I think they're usually about, $130 or so with that one. So really, really cool. Now up next is going to be the SciBest Portable Mini Projector. This is going to be another really decent product for you. It's actually, you know what? It's not the SciBest. We're doing the KYY portable monitor first. Almost missed it. Oh. James here, and today we're taking a look. Sheila, this is first of many streams today. Oh. All right, so we're going to talk about KYY portable monitors, 15.6 inch, 1080p. They also have a 4K variation out there. 1080p is definitely worth checking out right here. This is going to allow you to mirror your phones, connect up to Nintendo Switches, and do everything you want. Now, 1080p colorway, IPS display. Nope. No, I don't. They don't even make those no more. They don't make them no more. Haven't seen them. They've been out of stock for a long time. I usually don't do caffeine at all. What I need is my voice to be normal. My voice is a mess. I don't know. My voice is a mess. Inside this package, you're going to get two USB-C to USB-A cables. You're going to get an HDMI to mini HDMI. You're going to get the power brick. You're going to get a carrying case, and you're going to get the portable monitor. Now, 100% REC color gambit with this one. That's the cool part about it. You're going to get full durability with the connectability. You guys can use a single USB-C cable to do the powering and, of course, the connecting if you want to. Two cables is always better. You guys have dual speakers. The speakers are not the loudest. It's about 300 nits brightness with this variation. 178 degrees field of view of angleability, 16.7 million colors of the color wheel. Of course, you guys know that color wheel, right? That's your standard light. Does have built-in blue light eye care. Not really a fan of blue light eye care on some of these monitors. This one doesn't do a bad job, so it doesn't dull down the color too much, so don't worry about it. HDR mode built in, which is great. Menu buttons, 3.5 audio connection, so if you guys want to plug a headphone into it, you guys can do that as well. Can be put in portrait, or of course, you guys can do landscape mode. Whatever variation you want to set it up to, that's the way it's going to work. It is $59. Now, I know when I first did this product, it was like 100 and some bucks. $59 today. Its standard price is 87 bucks, 30% off. You're going to get a different case than the one you're seeing in the video. You're going to get a sliding case. The sliding case is phenomenal. The colorway is beautiful with this. But for like $59 to have a second monitor to allow you to do multitasking, to allow you to do extra work or watch a video while you're working on the other screen, or gaming and streaming, whatever you're really doing, we're just using it as a traveling monitor. It can do all of that and then some, and you're going to see me hook it up to Biomutant. Now, Biomutant is not the best game to show color patterns whatsoever. Now, it is one of the only 2 games I own on my Xbox, and yes, you can laugh at that. I have an Xbox Series X over there. I only own 2 games on it, unfortunately. I don't have a lot of time to game anymore, so I let my Xbox Game Pass lapse. So the 2 physical games I have on there is this and, of course, a racing game. Now, I get it. I should have more games. But it's a great idea to show you guys that you guys can use this as a travel controller, travel monitor. This would be great to strap to the back of your car seat while your kids are playing the Nintendo Switch. Because sometimes the Nintendo Switch monitors or little Nintendo Switches are a little bit small. KYY said, you know what? Let's create them something that we can do it, and they did it well. So really cool little idea. Yeah, my voice is toasty. Everybody can hear me go. It's really nasally. I get it. It's that time of year.
This is a small.
So Cybest portable projector, guys. This is gonna be a little mini projector Sheila did. 1080p projector. Full upgradable, guys. Oh, hey, that's where we need it, not there. So you guys can see it right here. Decent color pattern to it. It's not going to be the world's best, and I'm going to go here with it. You're getting a $40 projector that has decent quality. You're not spending, $300, $400, $500, $600 on a projector, right? So don't expect, high-end color quality from it. It does well. You guys can do up to about 150-inch screen with it. It does have to be set away from wherever you put it. It has built-in audio. You guys can do, of course, Android TV connected up to it. It's got an HDMI input. It's got a USB-A. You're going to have to, kind of slide the dial to readjust the focus. Doesn't have it built in. What it does have built in is going to be like, your repositioning of the screen. So that's the difference with this. Connected up to a laptop, connected up to a Fire Stick, connected up to your Xbox and Nintendos. And you have a projector. This would be great just because of the price point. It would be great to use outside during summer for, just like a quick movie night and not have to worry about the product getting hurt. That's where I like with that. Now, $39.94 is the price point with this. Comes with remote control. It's a great little product. Sheila did that for her, and she likes it. Now, this is where I'm going to tell you, though. If you want to step it up a little bit in the projector realm, this next one might be that one. Now, I get it. Not everybody wants to spend $300, $400, $500 on a projector. $40 projector will do what you need without a problem. You just need to add some extra bits to it. As in where Anchor said, nope, let's build the Nebula. Let's add Android TV, Google Play built in, right? So let's give them Google Play. Now, the Android TV in this is going to be like Android TV 10.0, and it's going to give you access to over 7,000 apps and over 400,000 movies without a problem. Now, with this projector, it is the size of a soda can. Take a look. It's going to do, of course, 1080p, but it's a laser projector. So this is where it's going to differ. Well, the price point is normally about $800. I think it's like $549 right now. But you're getting a crazy projector that's going to do quite a bit. Now, I'm jumping forward in the video on purpose because there's really no need for you guys to watch an 8-minute video of me just unboxing stuff that doesn't need to be unboxed, right? You guys get it. Comes with an HDMI cable. It comes with the power cable. Comes with the remote control. comes with the soda can projector. Full 1080p, 120-inch screen, and it's got a 2.5-hour battery life in standard movie mode, right? 300 ANSI lumen brightness, and it's actually very, very bright for this projector. It weighs only 2 pounds. Can technically be put in your sweatshirt pocket if you guys have a sweatshirt. 100% REC 709 color gambit, and that's amazing with this. With the, of course, the 2.5-hour movie playback, it's beautiful. If you guys want to do 6 hours of music, go ahead and do so. Connect up a cable and run it forever. Now, where this is going to work, you guys can actually do 180-degree rotation, projected up on the ceiling with the little mount that they kind of offer out there, and you guys can set it in there. Now, it has, of course, Dolby Digital Audio with, of course, 2 8-watt speakers built into this. It's also got, of course, a 55% smaller with that 1080 quality, but it has intelligent environmental adaptation, which is like your keystone correction and your autofocus. Now, the difference is it is a full laser projector. So you have built-in laser screen with this, and it's going to last you a long time. That means it's like 1.8 times brighter, 2 times better contrast, ultra-wide color gambit, and all of those other beautiful pieces in this. Now, where we're going to talk about is the 120-inch supersized fun projection screen. Now, you guys can see it on my screen where we're showing you guys built in. It does have a built-in hard drive. It has a built-in, of course, CPU. It's going to give you guys HDMI connection, USB-C, auxiliary, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi connectability, and everything else ever needed in a product of this style. So if you guys are wanting, it's going to do that. And it has decent sound quality with the built-in sound with this. The color right here, you guys can see that color test. The blacks are black. The oranges are orange. It is what you want to see from a projector. Even with the hand there, it was still projecting without a problem. This thing is crazy beautiful and definitely worth the price. I honestly wished I'd never got rid of it. That is one of those projectors I kind of wished I kept to take with me places, do things outside with, right? Me being me, though, because I have a short throw projector, I was like, I don't need it anymore. Because it's winter, your car batteries may not be the best. Winter time, of course, it's technically fall, but I call it winter. Your cold temperatures can, of course, deplete your battery off and on. Being able to jumpstart your car and being up and going on the go and at times need is a must-have. Now, we're going to talk about the Jaeger. Now, this is right, the Jaeger Auto 6,000 amp car jump start. Now, we're showing you guys the 8,000 amp variation in the carousel, and I had the 8,000 amp, so I'm not sure why Justin gave me the 6,000 video, but it's just going to have a little bit different specs or tech to it. And I can give you guys a rundown of the tech jump starter from the 8,000 amp.
This is the
Guys,
Jaeger Auto.
600 luminescence light built into
Now,
it.
this is a 6,000
150 watt
amp
DC charging cable.
That will do
Can do all gas engines, all 12-liter diesel engines, and can jumpstart them without a problem.
Well.
Now, the one we're showing you guys has boost technology. Now, the boost technology with the A860
carrying case, guys.
is just that. It is
with this very
going to allow you
around
to
in this
boost
very
and
beautiful
jumpstart a
red
completely
coloration.
dead battery to get you up
piece.
and
It is
going.
a
And that's
45
the
watt fast
really great
charging
idea.
style
Some of these
device.
don't do that.
You should be able to charge
that
this in
battery
about
is
2
too
hours
dead. It will
45
never even start your
watt
car. This one's going to force jump it so you can get up and
need
going
to get that
with
separately.
it on hand.
So do note that
8,000 peak power, DC 65 watt quick charger. You'll need a wall brick to actually do that though. It's a USB-C to USB-A cable. You guys can actually use the USB-A port as well. There's of course
plug-in
DC
cigarette lighter style devices like
now,
air mattresses and stuff.
with it being said, you have two USB ports.
They do give you a simplified USB-C
2 out. Those are 18 watt ports. You have the 65 watt in and out port and then the DC output of 150 watts max.
With that on here,
flashlight does standard flashlight mode at 600 luminescence, or it does SOS pattern, or strobe if you need.
You then are
Now
going
this
to
should allow you to jumpstart over 12 cars without a problem, and then some.
They are, of course,
Technically, it can hold a
negative,
battery for about
they do have,
24
of course,
months
the needle
without
nose
needing
grips.
to
Don't put
recharge
those in your
the
fingers
system.
because it will hurt. It's got some
3-in-1
nice
LCD screen comes with the jumper pack with the carrying case for $79. This is like one of those no-brainer pieces. Now
you
guys
do
can
have
see
a flashlight
the
over here, and this
YA60.
flashlight is
Of course,
600
that's what we were
lumens
showing you.
brightness. So if I
Not sure
actually
why
hold
the
that
thing
down,
says
it's going to
6,000
turn that
amps, but
flashlight
you know,
on.
they updated
And there's your
8,000
standard
amps, and that's
flashlight.
where
Of course,
we're
we
at
can
now,
go into
so.
SOS pattern.
Gonna go here with this.
This is
Beautifully
gonna have about
well
24
done product, large display, and will work where you need it to work. Any questions, guys? If we have no questions, then we are gonna, of course, show you guys a video for the Anchor. This is a Bluetooth speaker. Gonna let the whole
James here, and today we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Anchor. This is their Soundcore 2. Now, this does have 12 watts of power and 24 hours of play time. It does have their Soundcore app to connect to, guys, which is very cool. And it does do stereo pairing, which is actually another cool thing that you can do. Now, a couple other things is this is IPX7 waterproof. Does have their bass up, and it is Bluetooth 5.0, guys, which is really great. So since it is waterproof, guys, don't worry about it. It also comes in multiple of colors. Let's pop this open and give you guys your first look at this, of course. We can actually get the box open. I believe the first thing I am greeted with is actually the box with should be the cable, and it is in an actual instruction book. And it looks like it's USB to old school USB. Not a big deal. And then we have the big user manual. If you guys need that little user manual, put that back. And we'll slide out the little in plug and grab us the little speaker. I'm gonna sit here and pull the nice fresh plastic off. And you guys see nice little simple little black rubberized speaker. Of course, on the side here is a little rubber plug. You guys pull that rubber plug. It's nice and thick. And it actually has a 3.5 millimeter jack for auxiliary, and then your power plug. And you put that back on and you make sure it's nice and sealed. On top you have your power, Bluetooth, volume, and play and pause. So we're gonna power this up, right? You guys should have heard that. We are now gonna hold down Bluetooth. And it should be in Bluetooth mode. We're gonna grab our phone and we're gonna refresh our Bluetooth area. And hopefully this comes up. All right, one sec, everybody. We now have it popped up, Soundcore 2. We are going to connect it. It is now pairing, of course. Okay, guys, now that we have it paired up, hooked up, guys, we're going to come in here and we're going to actually pop down. We're going to play some music for you, right? Let's make sure my music app will pop up. Of course, it's taking its little time here. Here we go. Let's play some music for you. Now that is, of course, on low, which is not a problem, right? Let's get ready and go higher. That sounds pretty good. Now we can pause it right here, right? If we want, we'll play it again. Turn the volume down. So you have a great sound quality Bluetooth speaker that's fully waterproof, water resistant, rechargeable, and can be connected up to any Bluetooth device. It's an amazing little product. At $28, it's a great little gift. It would make a phenomenal gift for a loved one. So if you guys need a little Bluetooth speaker, Anchor has definitely got you there. Now we showed you guys Anchor, of course, projector as well. You guys technically connect that to the projector if you wanted to. Now, we also have the Tozo HA1 headphones. Now, these are Bluetooth 5.4 with 70 hours of playtime at about 60% volume. Now, I normally, kind of mention certain things and
for your next,
all that, right? So, we're going to show you guys the HA1s. Now, these are really great headphones I just recently did. Now, the HA1s are a phenomenal headphone. Comes in 3 colorways.
customizable EQ with 32 bands of equalization, built-in noise canceling, and all of the other fun stuff. You have these phenomenal 50mm drivers. Actually, I think these are 45mm drivers, but they're phenomenally perfect for sound quality. Now, with this, guys, yeah, 40mm drivers. They have designed a diaphragm to produce the sound quality through these to give you guys different sound qualities than some of the other headphones out there. Now, very, very long battery life should give you about 30 movies of playtime through one battery, which is great. Now, just remember, though, all those battery tests are usually about 60% battery for this. Now, low latency for gaming mode is definitely there for it. It's got ENC for the noise canceling built on. Nice rotatable earmuffs, thick ear pads with, of course, the I'm going to say faux leather, right? We're going to go there. Faux leather, not real leather. Bluetooth 5.4, which is going to give you guys about 90 feet of connectability. It also supports 3.5mm audio jack and a USB-C connection. So if you guys want to go any of those routes, you guys can do that. Comes in black, comes in blue, comes in light blue. Now, these are just a $20 headset. You're hearing me correctly. $20 is all it costs for this headset. $20. $20, and you guys are not breaking the bank account. You're not worrying about everything in between. And you guys have a headset that sounds amazingly well done. Now, with that, you might need a
Are you looking for that next?
Well, we got the Yunzi AL65. I think we showed this yesterday. Very, very unique and beautiful keyboard with crystal clear key caps that can be replaced with, of course, keycaps that they give you. RGB lighting around the whole base and the keys for you. 3 ways of connecting: Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle, or cabled connection. In Bluetooth mode, you should be able to connect up to 3 different devices and swap through those 3 devices without an issue. Now, it comes with a 2.4 gigahertz dongle. Does have a hiding place for the dongle, which is great. Rechargeable, long battery life without LED lighting, decent battery life with the LED lighting on. Comes in 2 different key variations. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, the keys can come in what's called Gatreon 0 or Milk V2s. Mine were the Milk V2s. The Gatreon 0s are actually beautiful as well. Both of those key stylings are phenomenal. They're going to work very, very well. The Gatreon, it's a little bit quieter than the Milk V2s, but they're both simply very, very quiet with this. Can work with what's called the QMK via app, which is a online site that you guys link or go to, and you guys can customize macros. You guys can customize the LED lighting. You can remap keys. You can set up profiles and everything in between. Now, like I said, you guys have multiple modes of connection. So you guys are going to use function Q, function W, function E for the Bluetooth modes. You'll hit function R for like to 2.4 gigahertz, or just connect it up with the cabling, and you're up and running with this. You has a built-in 8,000 milliamp battery. It's going to give you guys about 36 hours of playtime with the RGB lighting on, 130 hours with the RGB off. Unfortunately, it takes quite a while to charge this. I'm not even going to give you guys a rundown time with that. I was seeing multiple hours, and that's what it took to charge it, unfortunately. Play it without it, and you guys are good to go. But Yunzi does a really, really great job with their keyboards, so definitely one of those phenomenal products that are worth the, keeping your eye on. They really do well with that. Up next is going to be a triple monitor setup, probably PC fill, if I have to guess, with this one. So we're going to show you guys the device itself, and we'll let you see the video.
Here I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up this triple monitor system. First of all, just check your laptop and make sure you have USB-C ports with this symbol next to them, so you know there has the video output option available. Either have 2 of these ports on your laptop, or at least 1, and also an HDMI port. My laptop has the available HDMI port and the available USB-C port with that display port symbol next to it. I'm going to go ahead and take the screens out of the carry case. and also the necessary cables out of the side pouch. I'm going to take out the foot, get that ready, flip it over, fold out the screens.
Not during this show, no.
Open up the laptop. Lift up the little foot on the top so it's able to rest on the top of the screen. Slide out the screens so the rubber feet will grab around the sides of the laptop screen. Looks like everything is secure here. I'm going to go ahead and take the USB-A cables for power. I'm going to attach those to the laptop and plug it into the back of the screen. Same thing for the other side. My USB-A cable will go into here. The other side will go into the back of the screen on the right side for power. And then I'll take one of the other USB-C to USB-C cables, attach one side to the laptop, attach the other side to one of the screens. And lastly, I'll take my HDMI to USB-C cable, attach the HDMI side to the laptop, attach the USB-C connection to the back of the other monitor. And as you can see, we have triple monitor screen here. These look really beautiful, very crisp color. Right now they are all set for duplicate. Change the settings. So as you can see, we have screen 1, screen 3, screen 2. And now when we scroll our mouse across, scroll in the right order,
Now he's showing you guys connecting it up, and it can actually extend it, so you guys can multitask. You guys can play 3 different videos at once if you wanted to. You guys could, of course, game on one monitor, video chat with another person, or stream on the other. It's going to allow you to multitask very, very well with this. Now, at $184, it's 2 extra monitors. It does take a little bit of cabling with this one, but it's a great idea for the multitaskers. Lucky, no, not during this show. Definitely not. All right, next up is going to be a product I just recently did. Now, this is funny because I used this and I lifted up my kitchen table. Ever find yourself in need? Let's do the kind of pop over here. So, what this is an electric suction cup. This is going to be meant for like the people that like to do tile flooring, do counters, or have to lift large sections of wood or glass. This can suction and hold up to 440 pounds of lifting power. Now, you're going to notice that it is a rechargeable battery. It comes with a nice little base. It does, of course, take air suction to do it. So when you guys pop it and turn it on, it's going to stay running. The suction stays on. Now, I had to sneeze. I apologize. Now, with it, though, it's got this nice little carrying base. You guys can take that off. It has an easily grippable area for your hands. It's not too large, but also not too small. USB-C rechargeable battery. The battery is going to give you a decent lifetime with this. You will need to make sure it's slid in, popped in. You guys will see it will come on, and the battery will tell you the percentage that's left of the device. To activate it, you literally hold down the power button, and it's going to say, oh, are we activated or running? Now, where this is going to change for you guys is it's not going to start suctioning unless it's connected flat onto something else. This didn't have that on that holder. What you're going to see me is we're going to come back here onto the table. I'm going to slop it down, and I'm going to press that button. You're going to notice that, oh, well, it's not sucking yet. So I press down slightly, and then, of course, all of a sudden, it starts sucking onto the table. Now, once it's done that, I can then, of course, manhandle and lift up the table like anything else. So I now have a handle to carry the table instead of grabbing the table by both sides and carrying it around like I normally do. I still kind of do. This would be the same idea for like glass, wood, 4x8 sheets of wood, or granite tables or countertops. If you need to have more lifting weight, you add more suction cups or other people. So let's say you want to carry, guys, that's a 600-pound granite countertop. A suction cup on each side should be strong enough to lift that 600 pounds. This is a great idea. It's going to allow you to do that, and it ain't going to break the bank account. It's like $64. $64 is the price point for that. Now we also have this lamp up next.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you guys yet another amazing light from GlockuScent. Now this is their rechargeable music stand light. As usual, it comes with a nice little instruction manual on how to use it, how to set it up and everything. It also comes with a decently long, I was actually really happy about this because their other products have come with either their USB-A to USB-C chargers, but this is the longest one I've ever received, and I actually really appreciate that it was included for an amazing product like this. Now, this is the actual star of the show right here, the music stand light itself. As you can see, it has a very heavy duty clip at the bottom. It takes quite a bit of pressure to get that clip pushed up, but if you look in here, you can see that it has a nice rubber padding here, so you know it gets a grip onto that music stand and you can just clip and go. Now I sadly don't have a music stand here with me. It's been quite a while since I played clarinet and saxophone, so I don't have any music stands with me at the moment. However, I can still showcase off this amazing book stand or music stand light, so don't let that shy you away. So it's got 3 buttons on the actual music stand light itself. The one in the middle is the power button, so if I press that, not only will this little power symbol light up, but also it'll show you the charge indicator. So we've got 404 right now. Now if you look on the right side of it, this button right here, I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is going to control the temperature. So right now we've got our neutral, this is going to be our more orange option, and this is going to be our more green option. Or this is our more blue option here. This is our more orange option, and this is our more neutral option, sorry. And then as you can see, when you press them, they light up, so you can still see them more clearly now, and I'll bring it closer so you can see a little bit better. And then the one on the left side is going to go ahead and be the brightness control, so this will allow you to, make the light brighter. This is as bright as it goes, and then back down to the original.
So you have multiple brightness levels, multiple color tones, and you guys can, of course, turn it on and off by a press of a button. If you guys need a little lamp to read books or work around or whatever, guys, right there is your option. Beautiful little idea, amazing little product to be had. So definitely check that one out. Now, we're also going to show you guys a portable space heater. Now, this portable space heater is coming in about $27. It's going to keep you warm in smaller areas if
This
the
little
time
heater is really great because it only takes 300.
Now, right here is a 350 watt little portable space heater that plugs into a wall outlet. That's how small it is. 800 watts of heating power through this small little device. Guys, plug it into a power station, plug it into your wall outlet. It's going to work, and it's going to work decently well. Now, you have a 1-pack, 2-pack, or you guys can get, of course, their newer variation that has a remote control. And kind of cool with that one. 12-hour timer, eco mode, overheat protection. So if it gets too hot, it will shut itself down. Rotating plug, so you guys can pick and choose the direction of your outlet. Some outlets are, in backwards, and that happens. So you guys can rotate the plug and not have to worry about it. Now, 40%, energy savings with eco mode, so you don't have to worry about it. But it's perfect for the smaller rooms. Now, what do I mean by smaller room? I'm talking about 100 square foot bedroom, like office. It's not meant for, people that want to go and heat up their whole house. It's not what this is. So definitely check that little heater out, and you guys might like that. For the cooks, you need, of course, a little crab to hold up your pans or spoons.
Pot lid holder that you could put on top of your pot or stock pot or sauce pot, and it will hold either a stirring spoon or the lid up for you. And you can see it's a cute little red crab. It's meant so that its legs go right around the edge of your pot lip, and then its claws come up and act like as a holder for your soup spoon, just as such. So here's the way it goes. Now, tell you about the product is it's meant for a little bit of thicker sauce pots or stock pots. So if you have the iron ones or cast iron ones that have a little bit thicker, it does well with thicker ones. If you have really thin stainless steel pots, the legs sometimes are a little too loose, but they work pretty well. Its claws are also a little bit on the narrow side. So if you have a really thick soup spoon or stirring spoon like this one, you can see the claws have a little bit of a hard time with it. So it just takes a little bit extra balance, but it is really cute, and it can be handy to just have your soup spoon just hanging right off your pot like this. So here is a Toto the Crab spoon holder.
So just a really cool little idea to hold up your spoon when you're out cooking some soups or your foods. Now we're going to also show you guys the Space Age charcuterie board. That's right, charcuterie.
Base Aid makes great products, and this
Now
is
this
the
is just
first
that.
time.
It's a divider tray that's going to allow you to, of course, set up different types of foods in different sections on the go. And it's got a lid, and that's the cool part about this. So you guys want to make a tray platter to take to a party at someone else's house, it's got the lid for that, and I like that idea. Now you're going to have individually 8 spaces, so you guys can put, like, say, cheese, nuts, and other things in certain areas. And you guys can divide it up. Maybe apples, dips, and everything else in between, fruits. Everything's going to have its place, and you can set it up and then travel and move with it. That's a really great idea with this. So you have a nice charcuterie board that's going to do really, really well for everything, but it's only going to cost you $20. Just a great little idea of that little product. Space Aid is, of course, the company. So check that one out, guys. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Breeze Heat 65-inch fire stand for your TV. That's right, fire stand for your
Entertainment
TV. Now, this is a beautiful little TV stand. It's got a fireplace in the middle, LED lighting, and all of the sections to hold all your devices, from like little race cars or of course decorations, or if you guys want to put, like game consoles, whatever you pick and choose. It's going to allow you to pick the color pattern of the LED lighting and, of course, the display for this. It's going to take you a little bit to put it together, and you do have to put it together, so do know that is one of them things. So just going to say it there. You have to put it together, unfortunately. Now, with the device, guys, you can, like I said, change out the color patterns of the LED lighting and, of course, the fireplace lighting as well. Now, it comes in black. It comes in with black with drawers. It comes in white, or it comes with white with drawers. You guys pick and choose how you want it. Now, the colors, there's 20 different color patterns to choose through the actual side lighting, the flames, and everything else in between. It is a heatable fireplace, so you guys do get heat from this. Now, depending on the heat, the charcoal, the dimmer, and everything else, the remote control can actually run that, or the front. You guys can pick the color element, how it lights up, and every variation. This would be a great little idea to set up on your TV stand and have it, showcasing your room off. So, really cool idea with that one. I like it. I really, really do. It's a great idea. All right, because we went to that, now we're going to show you guys the Jack and Rose Travel Steamer. This is for steaming your clothes and all of that.
Everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the unboxing of the Jack and Rose Travel Steamer. This is a really nice thing to take with you when you're going on vacation. You want to knock the wrinkles out of your clothes real quick. It's very easy to use. It comes with a nice little travel bag as well as a little guard for the portion where the heat and steam come out. You can place it vertically when you want to iron, or horizontally when you want to steam. It comes with a nice little guard over the plug too, as well as the plug having a nice little wire management plastic strip to keep it all together. As you can see, when you pull it out, it actually fits really nicely in the hand too. It's got a nice little kind of lavender purplish color on it too, as well as the buttons that you're going to use for low, high, and dry. And I mean, it's just fantastic. What I like about it is that it is very sleek and has a very nice aesthetic. But again, this is perfect for when you want to travel, and you may be packing last minute and your clothes get a little wrinkled because you can't put them in the way you want to. And this will just help knock them out real quick. It takes absolutely no time to get heated up. You just put it to your clothes and let it do the rest. It makes the work super easy, and it comes in this really nice packaging set. So if you're looking for a really awesome travel steamer /
So nice little travel steamer, guys. Check it on out. Now, we're going to show you guys the Hoto electric screwdriver. This is a really cool little option for the 3.6 volt variations.
Guys, Nikita with Dragon.
Now, it is going to allow you to recharge it, indications, and it's going to give you guys all the electric screws and bits and bobs that you could ever want from a screwdriver.
Bloggers here to show you this really amazing Hoto all-in-one designed electric screwdriver. This thing is fantastic. I love how it has the nice little telescoping grabber at the top. It makes it easy if you transport it. It comes with a USB-C cable with which is what you use to charge it. What's also really cool is that the case itself can lock. So right now it's locked. So no matter how hard I try to pull this, it won't come off. I simply just turn it to the unlock phase and then it slides right off. Now it comes with the actual electric screwdriver itself. It has a little cap up here that blocks the top where you can put the head in. You just simply, it grips pretty well, but you simply just pull it off. And then of course right here, as you can see at the top, it's on the off, and then it has different torque settings that you can use it on. And when you use it, you know, you can go counterclockwise or clockwise, just depending on whether you want to screw something in or take something out. And it also comes with this really nice ring light so that you can see whatever you're screwing. Here at the bottom is where you charge it. But what's also cool is the little stand where it comes is where all the different types of heads are that you can use for different purposes, and whichever one you want, you just simply pull it out, go ahead and pop it into place, and then you're good to go. There's a magnetic connection that forms, and so you're good to just start screwing, and then, you know.
Now he's showing you guys how to change the torque settings, how to use forward and reverse, where the bits go, where they set up, how they're magnetic, how many times you're going to use it. And it's for like $39. It's a great little idea. Now, it is not the smallest variation out there, so do know it has some roundness to it. So if you guys need an electric screwdriver, Hoto has got you covered right there. Now, we're also going to show you guys the EC Haga dog bed. This is going to come in different sizes and variations. Now, it is fully waterproof, water resistant, and does have, of course, an anti-slip bottom for the dogs as well. Now, that means you guys can put it in an area that you might worry about them roughhousing, and, of course, with that. Now, I'm trying to get this to move, so bear with me. The app is kind of broke, guys. So, it has everything you can need. Now, the variations of the dog bed is there. It's got different sizes, of course, for the different size dogs. Anywhere from a small all the way up to, like, it's, I think, like a 52-inch by 41-inch. Now, it's got a raised edge. It's perfect. It's memory foam. It's a waterproof cover. The cover does come off, and you guys can wash it as well. Comes with like 18 different colorways, so you guys can get it like from a size small all the way to XXL. The XXL is going to be for like really big dogs. But high-density foam with memory foam, a TPU leather, woven liner, A-crate orthopedic foam, and then that gel-infused memory foam for the dogs on top of that. So just a bunch of very, very usable piece for the dogs if you need something like that. Really kind of awesome. Now, we're also going to show you guys some dog toys up next, and I'm going to grab the video for this one. And this is actually a newer product to me, so I haven't seen this one.
Here we're looking at the stuffingless octopus toy from Nickeola. As you can see, it's got this squish ball in the head with its little eyes there, and it's got these little crinkly legs, and my dogs are just obsessed, and they want it so bad to play with. Look at them. Just another fantastic stuffingless toy that my dogs love to play with. And I like toys that don't have stuffing because they could usually rip holes and rip the stuffing out, and then they start choking on it. So this is really good. You can see it does have that textured, durable fabric, so they could chew on it for a while. I'm sure they'll eventually get the legs off, but it'll take them some time. And it's got those crinkly legs. They love those crinkly noises that the toys make. Plus the squeaky ball, which is kind of like a foam squeaky ball in the head of the octopus. So if you're looking for a crinkly toy,
Now, this is a 4-pack, so guys, you get more than just this little octopus. You're going to get, of course, fish, the crabs, and then, of course, the clam and the pearl. So, great little idea for the dogs so they can have something to nicely play out with that. Now, we're going to show you guys, I'm not going to force you guys to watch, like, you know, a 6-minute video on a mattress, all right? Now, this is a mattress topper from Chip and Moon. Now, this is actually a product I used. Great product. It fits very, very large, deep pocket beds. Can technically strap over 2 mattresses in a box frame if it's small enough. Now, it's going to come in a vacuum sealed bag that you're going to have to release. It is, of course, stitched right here, and you guys can see the stitching. The stitching's there to keep the fabric in place. Now, you have a nice elastic strap that will fit around the full bed with this. And once you put it on your bed, it's there. Now, you guys are going to notice that's a little loose right now. Well, I have readjusted that since then, and it fits on there great. Now, nice and thick. It gives you just that little extra comfort on the bed while giving it, like, you know, like a pillow top style feel, which is great for, you know, me personally. It helps my back a little bit because, you know, I'm a weird sleeper. Once you're on there, guys, it's going to be perfect for the queen size beds. About $53.62 But I do know it does come in king, twin, twin XL, and all those other variations. Now, we're also going to talk about Bruno Mars shoes, and Bruno Mars shoes are actually a decent dress shoe that fit very, very well and are comfy.
Here showcasing Bruno Mars casual moccasin toe loafer. Now this is the moccasin design, which is not too tight of a toe tip, and this is a leather lined loafer with soft cushion pads at the bottom for when your foot slides into it. Really easy to slip on loafer, not too high of a heel on it, so it's pretty low to the ground. It actually has a pretty good texture on the bottom of the sole too, so it's going to grip on the ground and it's not going to be too slippery. Here's the way it looks with the loafer on. It has this nice little decorative buckle on top which attaches to the side, so it adds a little nice unique look to it. So if you're looking for just a casual slip-on loafer that's comfortable to wear all the time and you could just kind of walk in it for hours, wear it with any type of sock, this is a good option for you.
So, great little shoe. Does come in other sizes and colorways. If that's not your variation, hey, there's other options. Now, because it's winter time, why not show you guys a ski jacket? This is a waterproof jacket that will fit, pretty much most people. We're going to just go into this. We're going to talk about it. You're going to see this right here. Now, waterproof jacket, phenomenal. Everybody should have one, right? It's that time of year where, keeping yourself nice and warm is a must-have. Being able to do it while skiing is definitely another must-have. Now, comes in extra small all the way up to 3XL. Comes in like 20 different color patterns on hand. It is windproof, of course, with the double zipping area. It's got a multi-layered technical fabric built in as well. It's got a hydrophobic coating that's going to, of course, give you that waterproofing on hand on top of this. The hydrophobic coating, then it's going to have a high density reflective fabric, then it's going to have the TPU waterproof membrane, then the thermal insulation and the soft lining. By having all of those, it's going to keep you guys nice and warm out in the cold while keeping you really, really dry. And that's the cool part. Now, it does come in many, many colors, has a bunch of pockets. You're going to have like an earphone strap. You're going to have, of course, security pockets, mesh pockets, and everything in between. It's a great idea. Definitely one of those products. It's that time of year, of course, with everybody. And, hey, just look at it, Look at all the stuff that it has. I mean, inner pockets, like it's perfect for your security pocket for your phone. Because it's waterproof, you don't have to worry about your phone getting wet. Mesh pocket would be great for just a quick little like gloves or something you're just not too worried about. And then it has that double line, so you guys can flip down, strap it, and make sure it's strapped to you, just like you would expect in some of the other ski pieces. We're going to show you guys a piece of jewelry. This is actually a little Boston Terrier. This is from Bonsai or Bonsney. Let's show you guys
a little
this.
bulldog, but I kind of think it could also work for a BT too. Or maybe it's just I see BTs wherever I go, and that's what my mind wants it to always be. So, but yeah, it is a bulldog. So this is really cool how it's done. It's all enamel, and then they do put accents of crystal. The company is this she's like a very art centric jewelry designer. So all of her pendants and earrings and stuff like that are all really artsy, with the enamel. So she's famous for doing the mix. So she'll do enamel here, and then she'll put crystals in it, and then lots of pattern work in her enamel. So I encourage you to look at the designer, look at all the products, because they're really great and they're really pretty and very unique.
So it's a great little idea, beautiful little design right there. Now, of course, you guys have that beautiful jewelry to be worn in every occasion. It is, of course, made from stainless steel. It is, of course, got enamel. It's also got that jewel in place. So you have that jewel in the middle. It's not really like a gemstone. It's just a jewel-like look to this. It's about 17 grams, so very lightweight, about 28 millimeters by 39 millimeters in size. Of course, that's just dog size on hand. Now, beautiful little necklace. It has, of course, their logo on the back. It's going to have an extender on the back of the necklace, so if you need to make it a little bit longer for you guys have that option as well. Great little piece of jewelry. I want to thank Mr. Dragon Blogger for showing that. Now we're also going to show you guys the Lucky Armor Anxiety Ring as well. So, great little piece of jewelry, guys. Simplified product. Now, we have one last product in the carousel today. This is the dance mat. This is a great little piece as well for those of you that want to dance at home while on TV.
Hey everyone, and may the force be with you. Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the FWFX dance mat. Now this is a really awesome wireless musical electronic dance mat that features an HD camera, double user exercise that you can use for fitness or just relaxing. And it just comes with a bunch of stuff that is really cool. This is the micro SD that it comes with that has some preloaded software on there that you can use for, help. It also comes with a manual on how to use two controllers that are kind of sort of like a Wii style-ish, but they're designated as D1 and D2. And then, of course, you have the actual little stand itself that is going to be the hub for the games that has the disco ball that looks really cool. I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like when you turn the lights off. It's very bright and it's very interactive. Now, of course, at the end, you'll see the mat that it comes with also. And the mat's really cool because, it gives you enough space to make sure that two people can stand on it. You can play a bunch of different games and stuff, and it just kind of makes the experience overall a lot better. And it's just a overall great dance mat to have. So if you're looking for a really awesome kind of DDRS style game to play in your home with your family.
So it is a two-piece dance pad, so two of you guys can do the dancing and having fun. You have the start, select, back, and button, and all that. It's going to give you guys that disco lighting while having all that fun in hand. Now that is the last product I have for you guys today in this carousel. I thank you all for being here, but just so you know, I will be back tonight with the Jackery stream with all their beautiful Jackery products. And guys, just so you know, Black Friday deals start tonight on Jackery. So make sure you guys follow us and you're around here. We'll be doing that stream a little bit later. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the next show.